Now, Azimio-affiliated leaders have urged the government to deviate from the arbitrary introduction of new levies in the bid to generate more revenue and instead channel their energies to taming corruption. The leaders, who spoke during a church service in Kisumu, equally want the government to stop borrowing, arguing that it is only by sealing corruption loopholes in the country will the government generate the funds needed for service delivery as well as service public debt, as Wycliffe Okech now reports.
Reduce the tax rate, broaden the tax base. Stop this expensive kalongolongo taxation, where even a young man who gets married pays a tax to the government. People will not get married, they will just come and stay together.
Enough with the new levies. Instead, broaden the tax base. Azimio la Umoja is urging the Kenya Kwanza administration.
When we were with President Kibaki, one of the first things we did was to reduce tax levels. And then you expand the tax base. And then you seal all the loopholes for corruption. And once you do that, there will be sufficient money to serve the country and give money and serve all your debts faithfully.
The opposition leaders said President William Ruto should focus on sealing corruption loopholes to generate more funds.
There's nothing wrong in collecting taxes. What is wrong is embezzling taxes which have been collected. And then if those taxes are punitive, then it is wrong, because the people can no longer tolerate them.
Led by opposition chief Raila Odinga, the leaders also called on the government to rethink its borrowing strategy, claiming that the government is robbing Peter to pay Paul.
You don't borrow to pay debt, you're just increasing debt. You are in a deep hole and you're continuing to dig, you're actually doing nothing. Get out of the hole.
Odinga and his allies accused the Anglican Church of Kenya of doing little to call out the government's excesses.
It is also a time that the church, if not now, if not before, that the church need to take a position about things that support Kenyans, because Kenyans are suffering.
We want the church to speak the truth to power and to tell those who are in power today, the people are hurting.
The opposition leaders spoke on Sunday at a church service in Kisumu. For Channel 1, I am Wycliffe Okech.